Alrighty, hello everyone. We got Joshua versus Josh, or Josh versus Josh coming up in a second. This is totally going to be incredibly non-confusing to cast, I'm sure. And yeah, looking forward to it. Hopefully we're going to get both lower bracket round of 4, whatever you want to call it, games out of the way today. Maybe lower bracket finals if we're lucky, although I'm not holding out hope. And then we can get the finals underway tomorrow-ish. Just quickly pulling up the bracket to remind myself what everything's looking like. So yeah, Logan's already in the finals, waiting on the remaining people from the lower bracket.
Hello, I'm
Hey,
here
Logan.
to provide more commentary.
Excellent. I'm glad to be joined by Logan again. It's good to have at least one person on this cast who actually plays Hearthstone.
Alright, did you hear the bans?
No, I have not gotten any info on bans. Okay. They might not be using me as a middleman.
Joshua Ardito banned Druid.
Okay.
And Josh G banned Warlock. I think we should go with just like A and G to
That's actually what I have them listed on as stream. So
right.
Druid and Warlock. Alright, so we got let's see what they're bringing. So Josh G has Even Shaman, Quest Warrior, and Zulog versus Josh A's Odd Paladin, Odd Rogue, and Quest Warrior. Pretty aggressive set of decks here.
I can see we're already off to a good start because I opened the same list twice because it's like, alright, I got Josh, now I need to get Josh.
Yep. Hey, they're in game. Alright, time to spectate. Right. Currently I'm spectating Josh G because I listed him first, and that sounds like a quest being played. Yep, Quest Warrior versus Odd Rogue.
Alright, so I feel like Odd Rogue has an advantage in this matchup. I'm actually not sure.
Really interesting. I've always felt like Quest Warrior beats all aggro, but Odd Rogue is really fast.
Well, I was gonna say it's fast, and the one big thing that also makes this here is Josh actually chose to keep the quest. And actually, like, this really aggressive Firefly kind of goes along with what I was thinking. Like, if you kill them, they can't really do anything.
Yep. Yeah. The one problem with Quest Rogue is that it does struggle with taunts. We see 2 Iron Beagles in this particular Quest Rogue list, which is fairly rare nowadays. Looks like... what was cut to make room for those Iron Beaks?
I'm not sure.
Fan of Knives, I guess? Though that's not that common. He's running like all of the cards I expect.
Let me see if I can find his specific list.
I think he cut 1 Deadly Poison maybe, and 1 Tar Creeper. And there's also only 1 Scalebane, so somewhere along those lines. Let's see, Saturn Knight's gonna put a kink in the plans here a little bit, although we could see something potentially like Weapon, Poison, Code Blood, get through, keep pushing damage. Nope, it's gonna be Weapon Hench Clan, which also acceptable, I guess. But it does.
I was gonna say I can't find the specific list he's playing, but I'm pulling up the matchups now. Okay, not enough games for meaningful matchup data.
Nice.
This specific version of Odd Rogue doesn't see much play, apparently.
I'm not surprised. So the hench gets immediately executed, and Warrior's beginning to stabilize just a tad bit. So yeah, as I mentioned earlier, one of the big problems with Odd Rogue is that it does struggle to get through taunts. Earlier versions actually had some run like Head Crack, has a little bit of extra reach, but that was quickly scrapped as the meta became more and more cutthroat.
Alright, well I looked up, and in general, yes, this is a very bad match for Odd Rogue. I guess I was thinking if you stick something early, it doesn't really matter if there's taunts, but I do see this is not going well now.
Nope. There are taunts established, more taunts on the way. Deadly Poison for 1 weapon charge feels really bad. I feel like I'd
Yeah.
rather even just play the South Sea here and save the poison for a better...
I was gonna say I'm fine with a dagger too because next turn you've got the poison Vile Spine, which is really strong.
Yeah, that's true. Not much to say here for the warrior. I think we might see Acolyte Slam just to start digging a little bit for even more taunts. Because otherwise Acolyte's not particularly useful in this matchup.
I was gonna say I would have been fine with slamming your own Acolyte.
Yeah,
and
I would have
beating
liked to
her.
see Slam on the Acolyte. You get 2 draws instead of 1. But not the hugest deal.
Okay, that's actually a really good pickup here.
Yeah,
Sassy plus Fungal Mancer is really nice for these trades.
Yep. And that is exactly what he's going for, it looks like.
There's a world where you could consider Vile Spining the Acolyte, so there's no draws, but I think you can guess there's quite a few taunts there.
And he goes face. I obviously wholeheartedly approve.
Second Dry Whisker is
Yep.
really
We're gonna
nice
see
here.
Sentry, Dry Whisker, Dry Whisker. It's gonna be plus 24 armor.
What a fun card.
Yep. I'm sure this feels great from the other side. Brawl last, lol.
Yes. Feels
And-
incredible.
That's a 24 damage shield slam.
I miss Wrathguard. I wish
Yep.
Wrathguard would be in the in standard.
Interesting that he slams the 3/4 Tar Creeper instead of the 4/3 South Sea. What do you think about that?
I honestly think that he saw it as a 5/4 and wasn't really thinking. He's just like, wow, that's a good draw.
Yeah, probably. 24 damage shield slam does feel awful satisfying. On the other side, I think South Sea, Valspine, Codeblood.
Yeah, that seems pretty good. I'm trying to think of what you would Cold Blood here. I almost think you could keep it if you want. But I definitely like trading off your little raptor junk.
My take on Codeblood is anytime it gets you more than one, anytime it gets you one attack with the potential for more than one. Oh no, bad order.
Oh.
And he uses it on the 4/3 South Sea, which I also don't really approve of. In a way, it's good against Primordial Drake, which this warrior has one of. But there's something to be said about spreading out your buffs.
I was gonna say, this is kind of a weak turn from Josh G, though. Well, here's another kind of weak turn.
It is, but it's, 11 health taunt.
I honestly kind of would have liked to see the slam there just to dig, but I'm pretty greedy.
It's hard to say no to an 11 health taunt.
Man, I've got someone offering me 80 gold quest. I'll stick with you guys, though.
Alright, I got a genius idea. You take the 80 gold quest and I'll share screen.
I'm okay for now.
Alright.
I've got 5,800 gold.
I think I'm up to 5,000 something. The new quests have been kind to me.
I love the new quests. Alright, so I don't think there's that many plays available here.
No, there really isn't. You're all in at this point, I'm pretty sure.
I'm actually a fan of trading in more minions here, just because you try to play around Brawl a bit.
Yep.
Yeah, I like this.
Sure, Brawl's a 50-50. Until he started playing more minions. In a way,
yeah.
I'm fine with playing more minions, just because if the warrior has answers, you're losing this game anyways. Oh god, and that is one hell of an answer.
Yeah. I don't like playing the second Flame Elemental either.
That's true, you want to save one for
like a
combo
Vile Spine
activator.
combo.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure I got reverse swept in groups by 1 damage because I didn't play the 1/2,
yeah.
and that's how I didn't get out of groups.
Even with that though, I think it's still the right play.
Yeah.
Alright, Blake Fox, we gotta see a miracle here.
Yep. Draw last, or I guess pull a card from Blink Fox last. Rotface is one hell of a minion.
Unfortunately, I think this weapon's gonna come down this turn, but if
Yep.
he could have landed the Rot Face, that would have been so stupid high rolly.
Yep. Only thing I would have liked more is like Scourge Lord Garrosh, which is a 12 attack weapon.
Yeah.
Actually, what else would you
Okay.
want to get from Warrior? Arcanite Reaper.
I would have really liked to see triple militia there.
Yeah, me too.
Oh wait, I didn't realize. Nope, that seems pretty good.
That's alright too, I guess.
I didn't realize his quest was at 6 out of 7.
Yep, I think this is looking a little grim for our rogue player.
So your options here, it either hits the Rot Face, losing you all that value, or it hits your face and you die.
It could hit the Argent Squire. Oh wait,
I'm gonna guess he's gonna trade off with that.
yeah. Whoa. Oh, okay, I can see it. You get guaranteed 2-turn lethal. Or you get guaranteed immediate
Just a
lethal.
swag kill. Okay.
Yep.
I don't like that at all.
No, me neither, but
I guess it works.
you can't question it. Wins the game, right?
I guess so.
Our Hearthstone's all about outcomes, not making the correct play, I'm pretty sure.
Never punished. I was really hoping that would hit the Squire, and
Yeah,
then we
me
could see
too.
something stupid from Rot Face.
Yep. Well, it's gonna be even Shaman versus the other player's Taunt Warrior.
This one is slightly favored towards the Warrior, I believe, but the Shaman can... I won this matchup versus Rit in one of my rounds, just because if you get on board fast enough, there's not much they can do.
Yep. You can get on board real fast. Let's see. Notable details about this other Quest Warrior we're seeing. We see 1 Reckless Flurry, 2 Primordial Drakes, no Scourge Lord Garrosh. And then from this even Shaman, this looks reasonably standard.
Okay. So, seems like a pretty decent open for the Quest Warrior here.
Tark Reaper is always really good. Do you like Coin Corpse Taker here?
I always like Coin Corpse Taker. That card is just ridiculously good.
Corpse Taker is so much fun. I remember running this in Paladin, back when Burn Bristle was still a card.
The other thing I really like about this card is it does give you a bit of information about your opponent's deck. So, for example, we see there's no lifesteal on this, so you know that there's
One copy of his only copy of Vicious Scalehide is in hand. Yes. Oh yeah, I guess that is an interesting wrinkle. Only 1 Scalehide. Is that normal? I feel like I normally see 2. Well, nonetheless.
I'll be right back.
Alright. Well, on the meantime, we're gonna see 16 damage go right to face with this heavily boosted Corpse Taker, and this is starting to look like that snowballing start that the Shaman player wants to win this matchup with. Opts to trade in a minion, I don't blame him. It plays better around like Brawl, which you just saw come off the top. And we're not gonna see the Brawl come down, which is a little interesting. You can sort of see it, you lose to 50-50 and it's really bad. But in the meantime, this Corpse Taker is just going to continue to pound in damage. One wrinkle this turn is I'll be curious to see whether or not Josh G ends up going for the Totemic Call or not. Or if he continues to want to play around Brawl. Looks like he's going to play Saronite, so he's not going to play too much around Brawl, and yeah, he's going to totem up too.
Alright, I'm back. Apparently my
And Warpath is a ridiculous top deck.
That's, yeah.
The best.
Good spot to come back. Apparently my my electric toothbrush is haunted and it just turned itself on, and I thought I was being robbed or something, I guess.
Well then. In the meantime, that's probably the best feeling as a top warrior player, or any warrior player, really.
Getting to keep your brawl there is insane, too.
Yep.
I like the general strategy here of just play a bunch of chunk, make them do something again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the positioning here. Generally, you want the Murlocs to come out.
Yeah, you want the primal fin to come out or to be on the left side, for sure. Well, bunch of junk was played. Question of whether or not you brawl here. I'm pretty sure it's junky enough that you don't want to brawl. Like I wouldn't mind seeing, honestly, armor up, shield slam, battle rage, or something equally boring.
I think start with battle rage.
Oh. Yeah, I don't really like this brawl.
You've got Primordial Drake next turn.
Yeah. Well, I mean, on the other hand, you beat an even Shaman by running them out of resources, and
also I guess it plays around Sea Giant really well, and he's seen these cards in hand for a while.
It's true.
You did end up making your opponent have a terribly weak turn.
Yeah, hero power pass on turn 7 feels pretty bad. So,
this, however,
Alec here is gonna come down and swat some insects. I love that voice line.
I think Primordial Drake Shield Slam for 1 is fine.
Yeah, no, that's a really good turn, honestly.
Calamos is also going to be pretty good, though.
Doesn't shield slam. Okay. Well, we're probably gonna. Are we gonna see Hex? Do you think? Or
I like the Hex here, because then you force your opponent to do something.
Yeah.
Especially if he can roll a healing totem, then you force the. Well, I guess you force the armor up no matter what.
Well, he doesn't know shield slam's in hand, and Hex is gonna come down. Looks like. I think I'm very happy with the Hex play here. There's not really any higher value target you want to Hex in this Quest Warrior anyways. Like, Primordial Drake's the biggest minion. And, like, Calamos is a little awkward here. To be fair, not playing Calamos is also a little awkward since, you know, he's no longer active.
Alright, well, I think Shield Block's a pretty good pickup.
Yep. Sentry, Acolyte, Armor.
One thing is, it really scares me giving minions to an even Shaman.
I mean, a little bit, but we've already seen one Flame Tongue and both Direwolves. Wow, and the other Flame Tongue shows up. That's a pretty good draw. Flame Tongue, Sea Giant.
Alright, let's make sure we get the trades correct here.
Trades are correct. This Sea Giant is getting increasingly more expensive.
It's still playable.
Yeah, I just find it amusing.
Yeah. That would have been really awkward if the math didn't line up there.
Yeah. Oh, looks like everything was a-okay. And leaving that Alec here alive suddenly,
yeah.
13 damage and counting because you wanted to save a shield slam. I don't know about this.
Like, yeah, shield slamming for 1 sounds pretty bad, but shield slamming to kill an Alakir does sound much better to me.
Yeah, exactly. Stonehill is gonna get Witchwood Grizzly.
Yeah, I was gonna say Grizzly sounds pretty good. Maybe you're worried about second Hex, and maybe you think Serenite's better.
He already has a Serenite. Grizzly's insane here. I guess gonna Serenite, Armor, Shield Slam, and feel really miserable about it.
Yeah, I guess. I really think you gotta get rid of Alakir, right?
Wait, actually, is he dead? He is dead. No, he's not. He's 1 off dead. Right? Oh. Okay. He was 1 off dead if he went. Actually, I don't even know. Better than Midas. Pretty good, yeah.
Now he's dead. If you put this on Alakir, then Alakir plus the Raptor can trade off both minions, and then your totem goes on both.
And he sees it. It's gonna be a quick 2-0.
Alright, so from Josh G, we have remaining Zulok, I
Yep.
believe. I can't remember who banned which.
I'm pretty sure it's Zulok, yeah. Josh G, Warlock is in fact Zoo. And this looks like bog standard Zoo. Kalasath, all the normal high rolly crap.
Your soul shall be mine.
Yeah, literally,
Ooh.
nice. Only thing to say about the Zoo is that it's not running Blood Reaver. I think it's running a Glacial Shard in that slot, which I'm totally fine with. And yeah.
So, Kaliseth on 2 seems pretty good.
Yep, that's one way to make an unfavored matchup a lot more favored. Suddenly, Taunt Warrior has a lot harder time dealing with Zoo's minions. And you know, Life Tap is a pretty decent hero power, I've heard.
On the other hand,
there's one hell of a hand.
I was gonna say, Josh A has about everything he could ask for here.
Yep. Warpath, Razor, 2 brawls. It's one hell of a hand. And having the tap is, you know, not optimal. You'd really want to pull a Flappy Bird off the top, get a nice 4/4 Flappy going.
Yeah, I was gonna say, even after that though, the rest of the Zoo hand is really awkward.
It is, but it's gonna get really strong really fast. He's gonna start curving into the great turns. Grizzly again, I'm generally fine with this. It's gonna turn out better than the 3/6 most days. Tempo 5/4 Spellbreaker is fine by me. Keep pushing that face damage. It's gonna get followed up by a pretty nutty Fungomancer or a also pretty nutty Doomguard.
I don't think you played Doomguard yet. I think
Nah, Fungomancers are too strong.
Yeah, Fungomancer or even maybe Sea Giant you can land.
Yep. Do you seriously start considering Coin Brawl at this point?
I feel like Blood Razor clears off everything but the Spellbreaker.
That's true. Blood Razor is pretty good. That card is so insane. It's one of my least favorite cards to get to see played on the other side. And yeah, I think this is almost definitely the best play here. I'm glad he doesn't go for like a super reactive brawl. And now
that's a pretty good pickup.
I wonder if we just go Doomguard, push him down to 10 health.
Yeah, that's actually really good here. Let's see. How many? Is there any executes? Yeah, there's 2 executes in this deck. Oh no way, I'm on the wrong person.
There is 1 execute in this deck.
Okay.
Yep. Instead he's gonna go for a lot of little things that's gonna get brought out pretty soon.
Which I think you're fine with. If you see a brawl, then I think you slam a Doomguard.
He does have the alternative play of Coin Warpath, which clears out all of the other things and leaves you a Razor and leaves you an execute. Actually, Coin Warpath clears everything.
So the Doomguard would have been heavily punished here with the execute pickup.
Actually, wait, you don't even need Coin Warpath. Regular Warpath clears everything thanks to the weapon. You take 4 damage, but it's not the worst. Just Warpath for 2. Yeah, Warpath for 2 clears everything.
Puts you down to 11. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
He might be considering just Grizzly here.
He's mousing over block, it looks like. Block slam? You can block, slam the creeper, and then weapon into the breaker and clear everything but the 2/3.
Yeah, it seems decently good too.
I think I still would have preferred the Warpath play, but meh. Not super against this. Oh, now you're committed. Go. Ooh, I don't like that. Unless, it's gonna. Alright, he needs to. Never mind. Yeah, he does need to do.
Okay. He did mess up with the Stonehill hit though.
Yep. Yep. Could have cleared out the 1/2. Although maybe that's just secretly playing into his brawl next turn. Let's see if we get a
play pretty heavily into a Fungomancer though.
Well, you know. That's details. And yeah. Down to 10 health. Grizzly would be a 3/9 right now, which if he plays Grizzly, he dies. He doesn't know this, but well, he might know this. He plays Grizzly, he's dead to Doomguard.
triple Warpath leaves a 4/1, which also feels pretty bad to leave up.
Yep.
I wonder.
Brawl leaves at least 3 attack, which is just as bad, or almost as bad.
It's like you're alive, but not really.
I think the intuitive play here is actually Grizzly. But now he's gonna go for a Brawl. I don't mind it.
So this is where I think a lot of people don't realize, like, as the quest warrior, you don't often want to keep the quest, because that's not necessarily how you have to win this matchup.
Right, you just outlast your opponent. But the problem is modern quest warrior has cut so many of the big taunts that you almost do need the quest to close out a lot of these matchups. There are a lot of very high value minions in a Zulok deck.
Alright, so cornered sentry brawl.
Yep. I think that's the only out here.
Serenite.
Okay, Serenite technically keeps you alive, but
you're kind of in the same spot.
you're also dead to Soulfire, you're dead to
you just saw one of them discarded though.
Oh wait, no, yeah, one Soulfire and one Spellbreaker discarded.
Oh, you know what? This seems even better actually.
Yeah.
Although, another Fungal Mancers. Oh, okay. Well, that's enough.
Yep. And that's lethal. Goodbye. And that's incredibly rapid 3-0.
Alright. So I believe in about 7 minutes we'll be able to see Amrit versus Wesley.
Cool. So I guess I'll just adjust the overlay and start talking about their decks.